All right, hello, welcome back. And let's move on. Let's go to the derelict elevator. This slot machine road event, you can just not do it. You make a deck and then you can pay to pull from the deck, but I don't really want to do that. Let's do some battle goals. I guess, you know what, let's read the level first, right? So let's read the level because it can be a bit confusing. This is definitely one that I've played many, many times. It did not give us the real machines. All right. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so let's get into the level. The snare is complete when at least 12 rounds have passed and all enemies are dead. At the end of that round, read a thing. Tile 1B, this top one here, is a fixed platform that tile 15D, the middle platform, is descending past. Place 2 damage tokens to the right of tile 1B to indicate it is currently 2 floors below tile 15D. At the end of each round, tile 15D descends 1 floor, meaning you remove 1 damage token from it. And then when there are none, because they're equal, then now you go below. Once you would add a third token, then instead you just remove tile 1B from the map, kill all monsters on it, any character on it suffers trap damage, and then falls back down to tile 15D. The walls between the two tiles don't block line of sight and can be moved through, but you cannot end your turn on them. So you just, nobody can stand here, but you can attack through it and you can walk through it. Through these 4 hexes. And that's basically it. It's just that, and then at the start of round 2, we read a thing. So, Snowflake, never kill an elite, collect more loot than anyone else, end with 3 health. End with 3 health should be doable, I think. On Trap, collect 3 loot tokens in the same turn. That definitely feels doable with Honeypot top. End at full health, no. Long rest at full health after having taken damage. I think I'll just go for 3 loot. Overkill something by 4 on Crab. Collect fewer loot tokens than anyone else. Kill someone while 3 elements are strong or waning. 3 elements should be doable. I'll go for fewer loot on Crab. Because that way, like, Trap wants to collect a lot of loot, and then I just need to collect, like, 2 or 3 on Snowflake, and I should get the most. I'm definitely not getting a 20 health heal trap, but move enemies through 7 or more traps with 1 ability. This seems like a good scenario for that. So I'll need this Enticing Bolt to accomplish that mastery. And I think I want Electrified Net for it. Because control enemies to move 2. That means I just need 4 enemies, and then they could move through up to 8. And if I play the top of Electrified Net, I can do this at 30 speed, which is fine. I can make 3 stun traps, so I only need 4 traps on the board, and I can go for this combo and get 3 stuns out. There are already 4 monsters here. So if I start here, I'm within 3 range of all of them. I think I like this. So let's try to like group them all up over onto this side. So I'll have Snowflake start by placing... I need to figure out my trap cards. Whew. I definitely don't need spring loaded. No flying enemies, and I don't need extra movement in this tiny little scenario. Maybe I'll drop unavoidable outcome. Because my goal here is just going to be to get as many traps out as possible, and all unavoidable outcome does is spring a trap for you. So I think I'll drop that. I want to start with, like, hazards. And then if I put one down here, then I make, like, a wall, and I force the monsters to go around. I think I like that. So, like, shifting snow with cold snap. Coral, shield, and retaliate, and play 3 cards. And trap. So if I have hazard, 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 I can just move trap down and place 2 1 damage traps. Oh, that's not the right card. Caltrops. Moving and attacking melee. Okay, this is good. So crab will be the focus. So I start with flake. And I make 3 traps like, or 3 hazards like this. Could even go down 1 more. I think I'd rather be here because I'll be closer over here. Then it's trap. Only 5 range from the cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they won't be able to reach. But I think I like moving 2 down here. And then making a heal trap with honeypot. And making 2 1 damage traps with caltrops. So move and make a 2 damage heal trap, and then create 2 1 damage traps within empty hexes in range 2. So now these guys are just going to run all the way around trying to get over to the crab. Oh, I almost like walled this off completely because this guy's going to go here. This guy's going to go here. But then these guys, they can still see this hex down here. Coral is just going to set 2 tides, so 3 cards and shield and retaliate. And then this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes 1, attack for 2. It'll miss, and he takes retaliate. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. He would still be focusing Coral because Coral was closer by distance at the beginning, even though Trap is faster. And he deals no damage and takes 2 retaliate. Oh, let's bump up the difficulty 1. These guys look too easy. But I still take no damage from that because he pulled a -1. So yeah, we'll do +3 difficulty. 26. That's a lot of health. And then the cannons can't reach. So we have 2 tokens to the right of the thing. So now we just move this away, and now this is 1 floor below. Pebbles ran down to each A. This has no effect. Start of the 4th round, reach 27.4. So no big deal there. I'm thinking... So I've already got 3 traps laid out. I can just have a monster walk through one of these heal traps, and that won't really be a problem. Can I place a trap with Boar Catcher? Like, place a trap right here? Let's place a trap with Boar Catcher, and then move traps with Spike Pit. And I'll try to move them in such a way that no matter what... next turn I can Electrified Net and Enticing Bait and get my mastery. And so then on Crab, I guess I just want to go decently fast. I would love to hit both of these guys with Skitter and like with Shuck activated so that they... Would I rather Shuck as my second top or Smashing Torrent to stun? I guess the problem is if they get their self-destruct card, that would be really bad. So maybe I'll go Cleansing Swell to set up this heal. I think I like that. Skitter to hit both and Smashing Torrent to stun. And then I just need to make sure not to eat the light with Skitter Top. What am I doing on Flake? I can push these two guys away with Storm Winds. If I were okay with busting this trap, I could pull this guy in with Enticing Breeze, and then I would have a 3-target Storm Wall. And that would be nice, but I don't want him to step on that trap because I guess I could move that trap out of the way. So if I just go slower... Actually, I like that. I like that. Let's do that. Because I'm slower than Trap, and Trap has Spike Pit, so I can relocate the Trap. Cannons are further than 5 away, so I don't need to worry about that. We just got a move and attack melee, and they're not moving very much. So if I move this Trap out of the way, I can... Okay, first let's make a 4 damage Trap right here. And then now I need to figure out where exactly everyone will be. So if this guy's standing here, these 3 will just hit Coral. I guess this one will hit Trap, and these 2 will hit Coral, and that's fine. And this guy will take 1 step to be right here. So then... No, that won't work because I won't be able to place another trap in range for this guy to walk into. So maybe I don't place the boar catcher here, but I feel like I need to. So this doesn't work. Maybe I relocate both of these traps. I definitely want to relocate that one there. And then this guy can step here. What if I put him like this? Okay, so all I'm going to need to do... So I can move my 2 traps like this. Then next turn I can place, like, stun trap, stun trap. But then this guy can't reach this one. I'm going to need, like, Snowflake to, like, push one of these guys back so that I can place a trap here so that somebody can go step, step. Oh, I guess if they're stunned, then they can't walk through, can they? But this guy could walk through 1, 2. This guy can walk through 1. This guy would have to be able to walk through 1, 2, which means that they would both... that 2 of those would be stun traps. I don't know. This is tough to do. I guess I just won't go for it on the next turn. But I'll reposition the traps like that. I think is going to be the easiest way for me to get the thing. I don't know. There's probably a better way for me to do it, but I don't want to melt my brain right now. Now Snowflake is going to Enticing Breeze to pull this guy in. And then now I can Stormwall all 3 of them. So let's just go here, here, here. Top down. 0 damage. 3. And it's push, so I can go ahead and push him 1 to make him suffer 1. And then into this guy. He just takes 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then Coral, I'll set up Cleansing Swell. I'll attack with Skitter. So let's just attack this guy down here with Skitter. Attack for 1. It does 2. And then Eat the Dark to attack for 2. And it does 2. And then Eat the Light and attack the Elite. For 2, it does 3. And Elite number 3 gets stunned. So Elite can't go. This Elite will step here and attack for 5. I've got 1 shield. So I take 4. And so he will take 2 retaliate and I use my armor. Oh, I'm dumb. I wanted to stun this guy so that he wouldn't hit trap, and I wanted this guy to retaliate on. Whatever. This guy will step 1. Oh, so I guess I should have pushed this guy. And that would solve all my problems with stun traps, right? No, because I still can't get anybody into the heal trap down here. Oh, well. Let's just leave it how I left it. I take 4 damage. So I take 2 after all my shields, and he takes 2 retaliate. And I'm going to assume I did the retaliate for everybody the way I was supposed to. Round 3. Wait, did I do this right? End of round 1, end of round 2, and yeah, this is the beginning of round 3. I mean, I like where they're positioned, given that they're all around coral. Is there any good way for me to make more traps? I guess I could improvised improvement to make a bless trap here to make this guy walk into bless heal. It's not really ideal, but this guy could walk into bless heal. This guy would walk into a 2 damage trap. This guy would walk into a 1 damage, into 2 1 damage traps, and then this guy would walk into a stun trap, and it would break the combo because then he can't walk again. So that wouldn't work with electrified net. I need 3 different people to be in range 2 to get the electrified net thing to work. So maybe it's just not going to work. And I don't really want to bless the enemies. Maybe I should just give up on doing this. Let's look at somebody else. Coral should be easy to figure out. I mean, Sharp Chitin is good, Mighty Claws is good, Shuck is good. I guess I like Mighty Claws with Shuck. Activate the Shuck and then do Mighty Claws. And then, yeah, let's do Tidal Blast with it to deal bonus damage. If I could just, like, push these guys back and immobilize them, that would be good. Maybe I just go Lifting Gust into one of them. Maybe that would help out Trap. I could just tornado all of these guys right now, but it doesn't really feel necessary. It feels kind of wasteful at this point. I think I'm just going to plan to Whipping Gale Tornado, like push a guy away, and then maybe pull him, like push him this way and I can pull him like this. Let's just improvise improvement to turn this into a big wound trap, right? And then, could even make like a strengthen trap right here, because it wouldn't be too big of a deal to give an enemy strengthen. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 5 traps out. I would have to short rest to get back electrified net, though. Let's see. Coral is first. So first I'll do Tidal Blast and Shuck. And then now I get to hit 2 targets. I can't use the Dark because I just said it this turn. They're just... all they're doing is latching on. I guess I'll hit 5 and then 2. I'll put the bonus damage from Tidal Blast into the normal. So normal first, attack for 3. He takes 5, and then the next guy... oh my gosh. It's 3 doubles to 6. So 5 and 6. And they both get wounded. And I have a bonus shield, so now I've got 2 shield retaliate too. Although, yeah, I guess I'm not getting attacked, am I? These guys all go, so the wound goes off. Then Crab just gets poison immobilized. Oh no. Crab was faster, so Trap doesn't have it happen to him. I make a strengthen trap right here. And then I turn the heal trap that was right here into a 5 damage wound trap. Oh, and Snowflake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think I can get the electrified net this next turn. So I'll push this guy away with Tornado. And then I get to attack with Whipping Gale. I don't really want to kill anything, though. But let's hit here and here. No, it won't matter. I don't need to do anything into this guy. Yes, I do. Okay, so attack here and here, both for 1. So this was 2 damage, and then I get to heal and ward Crab. And then into the bottom guy, he takes none. And then do I want to hit one more attack 1? I don't really think so. Because this guy's going to suffer 1 from wound, 2 from traps. I guess I'll hit him with attack 1. He takes 2 damage. So I need trap to underspeed him next turn. But that's totally doable. That's totally fine. Alright, I think we are in there. We get... Place a debris in each A. Any figure occupying A suffers trap damage and is placed in the closest empty hex. Where are the A's? Here and here. No, my trap. Dang. Dang. That ruins the mastery. I was set up for the mastery, I think. But it destroyed my trap. Spawn 2 ruined machines at each H, 1 ruined machine at each G. They're normal for 2 characters, elite at G for 3. So 2 normals at H. And then 1 elite at G. It's a lot of ruined machines. It's a lot of ruined machines. That's it on enemies, right? Set up the bottom tile as depicted. Place 2 damage to the right of it. And pebbles rain down at B. This has no effect yet. So I didn't move this down yet for this turn. I think I'm on the right pace up there. What am I doing here now? I need to give up on the trap mastery because it's just not going to happen. And I need to make sure that I don't like lose the scenario. If I do play the move to muddle guys thing right now, that's actually really good. I think I'm gonna do it. Can I pull this cannon in? That there's always like a problem with yeah, like there's just a problem with the scripting with that guy. It's always messed up every time. Could I pull him in? I could pull him in with crosswinds into this trap. It wouldn't be super amazing. I would love to like pull him in and then jump over him. I would love to get behind this cannon and like push him through all the traps. That sounds like it would be really nice. But maybe that's just not a thing. I should probably just go ahead and do a ranged attack where I can pull a monster in and push it away. Like I could pull this artillery here and push it all the way down here. That seems kind of good. It would suffer damage and it would... and then I could just move Snowflake down there. I think I like that. Yeah, I like that for sure. Kind of changes what I was thinking on Trap, but just going invisible on Trap sounds really good. So I'll just leave that. And then Coral, I'll just hope that Coral can still tank, right? I'll just shield and tank and whatever. We'll be fine. Oh. Oh. Did I play Electrified Net? No, I don't have it. I played Invisible. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, self-destruct is obviously very bad here. What can I do? Okay, this guy's going to attack me, get retaliated on, and die to the retaliate, so he's not going to get to explode. This guy, I guess I can try to kill him, and this guy, I need to deal 1 damage to him. So let's attack for 2. Just default attack for 2 into the guy who, into the normal on the top left who needs to take 1 damage. Let's Major Frenzy Potion into this guy. Okay. So he takes 5. So now this guy dies when he retaliates on me. This guy dies when he retaliates on me. This guy does not. This guy does not. So I need to deal 1 damage to him. I'll go ahead and heal and shield. So now I have 2 shield with Chaotic Refraction and my Undertow. Oh. My Tidal Blast goes off on that first attack, and he takes 1 damage. I forgot about it. Tidal Blast goes off, and he takes 1 bonus damage. That way, that guy always dies, and then the +4, or the attack for 4 was enough to get the other guy close. Okay, so now these 3 guys all die. Oh, also, this guy should be wounded. Not that it makes a big difference, because he survives that, and then he dies, but... Good. Okay, so I would love to be able to kill this guy before he goes. I need to deal 4 damage to him. Snowflake would also absolutely love to not have this guy get her. So I guess with my Lifting Gust is what I played this turn, right? So I'll Lifting Gust the guy who's right on top of Snowflake right now. And he'll take 1, but then I can push him 4, and then now with move 2, he won't be able to get back to Snowflake. Birds in a Tempest. I can't come down over here. I guess I can move 1, because this guy can't stand on any of these wall hexes. So I'm fine there. What can I do on Trap? Oh, I go invisible. So I could move... I could play that bottom loss to force things to move, and I could walk this Ruined Machine into this wound trap, strengthen and wound. He would take 5 damage wound and then die to the wound at the beginning of his turn. I don't know if that's really worth it, though, because these 3 guys are all already going to die without me playing that loss. I can budget suffering 8 damage from this guy's attack. So I think I'm just going to move 1 and go invisible on Trap, and that's it. And then the cannons. So now these cannons are in range of Flake, which hurts. Attack for 6. I take 7. And then attack for 4. And I take 4. That really hurt. And then now all the Ruined Machines go. So Elite number 1. What does he see? I guess he sees coming all the way down here and hitting Snowflake, walking through just 1 hazard. So he goes 1, 2, 3, walking towards that. Then Elite number 2 suffers from the wound, attacks for 4. Oh. That's tragic. I think I only have 2 shield because I didn't activate Sharp Chitin. I just have Undertow and Chaotic Refraction, and I didn't pull a Rolling Shield. So he does 1 damage to me, which is going to take my ward. And then he dies to the Retaliate. And then guy number 3. Attack for 4, 5. I've got 2 shields, so I take 3. And then he dies to Retaliate. And then elite number 7 will step here and attack for 4. It misses, but I take 8. Ooh. Guy number 4 takes 2 steps. Guy number 5 suffers from the wound, attacks me for 3. I take no damage, and he dies to Retaliate. Guy number 8 takes 2 steps. Guy number 10 will take 2 steps, and guy number 9 will take 2 steps. Attack for 3. I take no damage, and then... Oh... Is this the first guy who exploded right here? Where did the last guy explode from? Because Trap has to lose a card. Even though it's invisible. I totally forgot about that. The other guy who died right here, this is the only hex where Trap would get exploded on, and the other guy who died right here died to Retaliate. So, both Coral and Trap just lose 1 card. And I'm still alive. Oh, this guy moves 2, and he sees this hex. That guy still would have been standing there, but he would see this hex as somewhere he can get to. Alright, that was a very bad turn. I guess I long rest on Crab here. I really want to get my armor back. I'll long rest on Trap since I'm invisible, I guess. Ooh. I kind of like Snowball Tornado right here. Just do as much damage as I can to these things, and then just hover down on this bottom side. If I Ember Energy Source the move on Tornado, I can force this artillery to step on the cannon. I think this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm not super upset with losing Shifting Snow. I don't like it, but it's not going to end my world. Okay, attack furthest away within range 7, but these top cannons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they are still in range. I haven't moved Crab the entire scenario. And I'm long resting here, so I can't. Whatever. Let's just let Snowflake go first. Snowball. These guys are so healthy. Ooh, this is a problem. Alright, so let's, I did Snowball. Let's Power Potion. I guess I'll Holy Water as well. Eagle Eye Goggles. Dang, I'm almost in range for the Rose Gauntlets. If I were 1 step closer, I could pull the Crab out. So, Tornado is going to be attack for 6. And then I will Ember Energy Source the move to make it move 2 rather than move 1. So it'll be attack for 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. With Tornado. 6, 7, 8. Let's go 6, 7, 8. And I'm just hoping to kill this artillery. So 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. Okay, the attack for 6 does 12. Which kills. Did I do the... I clicked the Holy Water, but I forgot to shuffle the Blessing, so I'm just going to shuffle it now. Attack for 7 right here. Well, I promise it shuffles randomly. So it does 14. and then attack for 8. So the attack for 8 will do 9, 10, 11 damage. 11, and then I force the cannon to move 2. And it'll suffer 5. And then it gets wounded. Unfortunately, it doesn't die. I can also force this cannon to walk here, which I think is better for me. This way I can, like, get behind it and push it off, or I don't know exactly how I want to do that, but not a bad turn from Snowflake. I'll take it. It definitely helps, I think. I just really wish that I could move 1 and then use my Rose Gauntlet thing to pull my guy out, but I don't think I can. Have I used the Storm Carving yet? I don't think I have, so it should be on this side. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, cannons go. All 4 of them see the crab. So I just lose here. I don't even have any shield. Oh, I'm long resting, so I have 1 shield, right? So 2 attacks for 5. 4, I take 3. And then I lose a card. And then both of the normals go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 attacks for 2. I have the helmet, so I just take 2 from that. And then I lose 2 cards. And then these guys aren't attacking, at least. They just move like that. And then my characters here get muddled, but they were long resting anyway, right? So heal 2 and then heal 5. And I get my armor back, so I don't know, maybe I'm not in the worst imaginable situation, but it doesn't feel good. I think I'll drop Cleansing Swell. That was a lot of cards to lose on Coral. And then I've also had to lose 1 on Trap as well. Let's drop the 30 speed. I'm just not going to go for the Mastery anymore. Okay, so this cannon is going to die. Why am I so tired? Okay. Let's descend to floor. So these top guys are gone now. It's really annoying that they died now and not earlier. Because I just needed 1 turn earlier. This guy needs to take 12 damage. How can I make that happen? Man, I don't have any super good way of doing it. If only I had a hazard, I could like push and pull him. But I don't have any. I mean, I guess I'll just give him a little love tap. It'll be attack for 5 with Storm Wall. I do have wind because I played Tornado last turn. So attack for 5 and a suffer 1 with Storm Wall. But then I don't have any bottom that does anything super useful. So maybe Trap can go down there and help out. And just deal some damage to this guy. Not really. What if Trap goes 1, 2, 3? Yeah, there we go. That's it. That is it. So Trap's gonna move 1, 2, 3 Honeypot to make a 5 or to make a heal trap and then turn it into a 5 damage wound trap. And then on Snowflake's attack, it's attack for 5, suffer 1, and then I'll also get 5 damage and wound from the improvised improvement. And so that'll be really good. Crab. Whew, crab is sunk. I guess I just hope they don't self-destruct. Is self-destruct a shuffle? It is. So I just hope they don't self-destruct. The game did not hear me. The game most certainly did not listen. So I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, make a 2 health heal trap, turn it into a 5 damage wound trap right there with improvised improvement. That should be an experience. I feel like I've got to be missing at least one. I definitely am, because I definitely played a 4 damage trap, 2 1 damage traps. I definitely played improvised improvement. And maybe that is it for all the traps I've played. So 4. Now Snowflake is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I actually get to hit this guy with Snow Wall as well. But, I mean, there's no way I'm killing, right? Oh, I guess I kill him with crit, don't I? Because it'll actually be attack for 6. So let's just pop this Vigor Potion, given that I have it. So attack for 5 with Strength and attack for 6. The attack for 5... I can either heal and ward. I don't think that's going to help, though. Let's just take the 6 damage here. And then push, and he takes 5. Actually, and he straight up dies because the wind makes him suffer 1, right? Then this guy, it's attack for 6. And I get heal and ward and 7 damage. He should have been at 11, right? He suffers 7. Then I can push him, and he'll suffer 1. And then he's adjacent to one of the red hexes, so he suffers 1. So he's down to 2 health. So Crab can very realistically just walk over and kill him, right? The snowball pops all the way. And then I can either move or heal 2. I'll just heal 2 on myself, right? Now Crab... I guess because of the push, now if I come down here, this guy reaches me and this guy reaches me, but this guy doesn't and this guy doesn't. I also get heal 1 and ward on the Crab. Man, if only I'd played Birds in a Tempest. Do I have... No, I don't have good moves on either of these abilities. But I definitely think I'm going to Rough Boots. And that's going to let me move 3. 1, 2, 3. I so barely need just a little bit more to get all the way out. I could go 1, 2, 3. I would take 1 damage from the hazardous terrain. But then now this elite would hit the Snowflake. But it would be 1 less explosion into Coral. Or 2 less explosions into Coral. Because it's just moved 2 on the normals. So I think I'll do this. The cannon will just suffer from the wound and die. This guy will go 1, 2, 3. Because Snowflake was faster. Attack for 4 and deal 4. And then Snowflake loses a card. And the elite dies. And then these guys just move 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that ends round number 6. Oh, we need more guys. You got to appreciate that. So these guys respawn, so we get that back over there. This goes over here, so in 2 turns, this will fall off and Trap will fall. That's okay. We also get the treasure chest. Spawn a flaming blade spinner at B. It is normal for 2 characters and elite for 3 or 4. Great. So we get an elite flaming blade spinner. Any figure occupying B suffers trap damage. Spawn 1 elite rune machine at each G. Spawn a normal room machine at each H for 3 characters. Whew. Oh, this is a lot harder than it is in 2-player. He's right here. And he's elite? What? Why isn't it letting me... Let me switch him to elite, game. What is happening? Well, I mean, I can't make him elite. I tried. Okay, elite flaming blade spinner. Elite rune machines at G. And then normals at H. Okay. It definitely feels like my best bet is just going to be to get all of my characters down here and pull all of the monsters down here. And then I'll just have to suffer trap damage one time. And fall off. And fall back down. Because, like, if I can get them close on this round and then get them over on the next, I need to survive somehow. I mean, I guess I could just, like, push them over, but that's probably not going to happen. But if I can get, like, all of these guys down to here for them to die, this guy I can just kill the damage, right? So, like, I'll just step down with Birds in a Tempest and Whipping Gale and pull all of these guys, like, up to the edge. Here, I think I'll jump out and I'll go invisible so that Trap doesn't take any focus or anything. The only problem is that then I'm not very slow next turn. So maybe I should, maybe I'll go fast and back off this turn. I'll just back off this turn, and then next turn I can go for, jumping over and going invisible. And then I can long rest on the following turn. And then here, I think I was doing Birds in a Tempest, right? Birds in a Tempest. So I'll have extra move on the crab. So maybe I can just set up a shield and get down there. Move 3 on the blade spinner. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, so I'm going to go 1-2 on Snowflake and activate Birds in a Tempest, so allies get bonus move. Then now I'm going to attack. What are they doing? Move 2 and move 3. So this guy will go 1, 2, 3. Or if I move here, he'll go 1, 2. Okay, let's attack Blade Spinner, guy number 2, and guy number 4. Here, here, here. I don't want the immobilized, so I will take the set an element. So he takes 2 damage. Guy number 2 dies, and guy number 4. He takes 3, and I pull him. Snowflake is just, like, dead, though. Snowflake is totally dead here. Maybe there's a way. Maybe there's a way. Trap. I'm going to go right here on Trap. That's a good play. Do I make a stun trap? Oh, this is cool. Okay, I like this. I'm going to make some stun traps. This definitely saves my butt. So I make stun traps here. Then now on Crab, I have move and jump from Birds in a Tempest. Oh, I guess this means I can skitter top, can't I? I can hit this guy a little bit and then skitter top move 3. Well, I guess I would rather just attack for 2. Default attack for 2 into this guy. He takes 2, and then just a default move 2 becomes move 4 jump. And so now, there's no way for the Blade Spinner to reach me going this way, so he would go 1, 2, 3. And get stunned. Because of the stun trap. So he goes 1, 2, 3 and gets stunned, and it happens on his turn, so he's stunned next turn as well. This guy has move 3, so he goes 1, 2, 3, and he gets stunned as well. And that also happens on his turn. And then here we get move 1, 2, 3, move 1, 2. This guy moved 2, so he sees this hex, so he can't get there yet. This guy moved 2. I guess he's seeing going all the way around to get to here, so he would go like 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's the same distance from here. He's the same distance to this hex from here as he is from here. So that was 4, 7, 10 would definitely move up, and 9 I already moved up. And so now I end the round. Okay, how do I do this? So these two guys are stunned. These two elites are stunned, which is really nice. They're already up here, which means they're going to die up here. Now, I've got options. I could just go slow. If everybody stays here, right, I could just go slow on all of my characters. None of the monsters would be able to reach me. I go slow, and I move down, and then, like... And then next turn, I just have to deal with the guys that are here already. But there are a lot of guys here. I would love to get more of them up here. So how do I do that? If Trap just moves down and goes invisible, Trap could quickly jump down here and go invisible. And then, like, guy number 4 would come up here to hit Snowflake. So maybe Snowflake would quickly back up and then have to suffer trap damage. But if I back up, then at least it gives more room. If they get a move 3, then they come down. I guess if I play Crosswinds, I can pull this guy 1, 2, 3, and then I can move up. I could, like, Lifting Gust to attack this guy to push him for... Oh, I can push him into the 4 damage trap, too. So I can push this guy for a lot of damage. I think I like Lifting Gust with Crosswinds. I like moving and going invisible on Trap here. I just don't know what speed I want to do it. Because if I go fast, it can open up room for more guys to come down here. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll do that. Coral, I think Coral, I want to go slow and move down. So that I don't have to suffer the trap damage. So we'll just see what happens. Okay, this guy's stunned, so he doesn't matter. Fuel leak. So move and attack, and the attack is actually hitting pretty hard. Which is very unfortunate. But I'll let the crab tank as much as possible. Okay, so Trap is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 with jump. And then move 1 and go invisible. I need to collect 3 loot from a single thing, which, like, I can do with Honeypot here. Oh, I guess I can get this one still, because there's one right here. So I can step there and honeypot. So trap is going to go invisible. Then Snowflake, I'm going to attack this guy with Lifting Gusts. So attack for 1. I get to heal an ally, which is decent. It does 1. He suffers 6. And I've still got 2 more push on it, so I'll go ahead and push him all the way up there. I get to heal an ally. I mean, so it has to be Coral, because trap is full, right? Then now I can pull with crosswinds. 1, 2, 3. Pull this guy into me, and then move back into the corner with the move on crosswinds. Oh, you know what? You know what? My thing would proc, my item. So I would just push 2, and then I would proc my item to add pull into my ranged attack. And so I can just kill that guy. That's really nice. Now all of the elites go. So this guy is stunned. He can't do anything. This guy has move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't reach. So he just goes to right here, which is super unfortunate because I really wish he would be 1 further. Would be really nice if he had been 1 closer, but oh well. Then now the normals. So first normal 4. He goes right here and hits Coral. Attack for 3. What did I play with Coral? Okay, so I've still got armor. So I'll just shield 2. On the it was attack for 3 because he's normal. So I shield 1. And I take no damage from the attack. Then guy number 9 will go. 1, 2, 3. Guy number 10 will go. He sees Coral because Coral is closer. Attack for 3. This one deals 3, so I'll block all 3. No, it was attack for 2, because I have no shield from anything right now. Oh, and now Coral can't get out. Yeah, there's no way for Coral to get out here, unfortunately. I guess at least I have 9 health, so I go down to 1, or I lose Shuck. All of these guys are going to die, though, which is nice. That was me. That alert. Okay. So I only have to deal with 2 Ruin Machines for the next couple turns until I get more Blade Spinners at the end. On normal, it's 2 normal Blade Spinners, so maybe on 3-player, it's just going to be 1 elite, 1 normal, and I'll be able to manage. Yeah, Coral really just does not do anything. I guess I activate Tidal Blast, and I might as well attack for 3, attack for 2. Wow. So the attack for 2 does 5, and the attack for 3 does 5. These guys both suffer 5. Coral does so much damage. But it doesn't matter, because those guys were dead anyway. Oh, wait. Do I have boots? No, I don't have boots. If I had boots and I could move 1, 2, 3, then I could have gotten out, which I didn't realize at first. But I don't have boots. Okay, I know I pulled modifiers, but I'm going to play this lost card instead to move 4. Play the lost card instead to move 4 and get shield and retaliate. And then I guess I'll do just a default attack 2 into the Ruin Machine, and that would have pulled the +1 Tide card, so he will take 3. Because I definitely want to... A lost card to move off is much better than a lost card to, like, not suffer 8 damage. And, man, I saved Cold Snap as my card to lose. That's really bad. Well, I'm not even going to survive to the end. Alright. Well, end of the round. This goes up. This thing dies. So Blade Spinner dies. Elite number 1 dies. Normal number 4. Normal number 10. All die. And then I have to suffer 8, so I'll lose Cold Snap. And then I just go to the closest empty hex. Pain. And then what's the thing we read? It's just Pebbles, right? Oh, Debris in C. Pebbles rain down at D, E, F. Where is C? Right there. Nobody's standing there. Oh, but I lose one of my ice spikes. That hurts. Pebbles at D, E, and F. Oh, there's another C right there. I guess that loot wouldn't go away, would it? Because it can still be looted. This is where the final thing is? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Not very many enemies. Let's just short rest. Oh, I've got 6 cards. I totally forgot I had 2 in my hand. Okay, that helps, but I don't get to place any more hazards, which is what I would like to do the most. I guess I can push this guy here, and then he has to go around. So I like that. So I'll White Winds to heal myself and Lifting Gust to push this guy, and then he'll have to go all the way around. Long Rest the Crab. Long Rest the Trap. Oh, nice. They're not moving. Okay, beautiful. So I can White Winds to heal Flake, I think, and then attack with Lifting Gust. These are both special, so it would just take the first one, which is a +1. So he takes 2, I push him 2, he takes 3, and I can go ahead and set Ice, because they don't get any benefit from anything. Trap is invisible, so these guys do nothing. And we're new turn. We descend to floor. So these guys are 2 turns away from dead. I just need to stay away from them. Let's get cards back on everybody. I'm not going to be able to go for the Honey Pot to get my thing, I don't think. Maybe I should just lose Honey Pot. If I can just set up a 5 and a 4 damage trap. Blade Spinner's 19 health, though. 19 health. So if I push 2 into a 5 and 4 damage trap, it only takes 10. I guess it's attack for 3, so if I pull a -1, he takes 11. Blade Spinners can't be wounded, so... Ugh. I mean, I don't have anything better to do. Which means I think I want to save Honey Pot. I think I'll drop Caltrops. I can also Spike Pit to move this into a better location. So let's go ahead and Boar Catcher with Spike Pit here, and the next turn I'll Honey Pot Improvised Improvement. Because Trap just needs to be setting up for the end game. Coral needs to do its Long Rest, which at least I get all this stuff back, but I'm really, really, really low on cards. I think Sharp Chitin makes the most sense to lose. It would be kind of nice to get as many Tides out as possible and Tidal Blast, and if I can like have Shuck up, I guess. Shuck with Overwhelming Wave. The problem is the Blade Spinners don't spawn this next turn. They spawn the one after. So like I could do Shuck with Overwhelming Wave here, and then I could do Chaotic Refraction, Skitter, and Tidal Blast, and I would have a 4 target thing, but I don't have 4 targets to hit. So what does it make the most sense to do? I haven't picked cards on Snowflake yet, so I could just... I guess I can hit both of these guys with Stormwall as they are right now. Maybe it would make sense to move 2 and then Stormwall, and then I can push this guy through hazards. I like that. I mean, he suffers 7 with the push. I think that's pretty good. It uses up this trap, so maybe I don't Spike Pit. Maybe instead I Honey Pot Improvised Improvement. and then I can place them exactly how I want them next turn. And then here, if I'm pushing this guy here, I would love to do some damage to him, so maybe I'll just go as fast as I can and skitter for some damage. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3. I get strengthened during my turn, and then I can storm wall both of these guys. So attack for 2. It does 2 damage. There's wind, so he'll suffer 1, and then I push him 1, 2. He suffers 1 from the push, and then he suffers 7 from the things he's pushed through. And then this guy just attacked for 2, and he takes 3. And he's on the line, so he suffers 1 from the wind. And then trap. Let's see. I know there's going to be a blade spinner here. So I guess I want to place my traps here and here, and then I can push this blade spinner. Do I still have the push card? I don't have the push card anymore. I lost it already. That's really painful. I've never played this Shaggy Lure before, but maybe I'm going to need it. Perform pull 2, range 3. I guess you don't get to target who it pulls, though. So if there's already somebody in front of it, it's just going to... That summon seems so bad to me. But maybe it's just because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Doesn't really help against a blade spinner, though, because... I guess, yeah, the nice part about it is that it's a bottom action that will cause it to be focused instead of you. So actually, that is pretty good if you're facing this single target something. But I think I'm going to go right here and just place an improvised improvement trap here using the honeypot as the other trap. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the cannons aren't in range, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, I played Birds in a Tempest here, which means that I have move and jump. So I think actually Crab is going to jump here and attack this ruined machine. It's just for 1, but I can hit him for 1 twice. So great. He takes 1 damage. And then now they go, and they're both next to me, so they'll muddle me, and then they both suffer 1. So now this guy's almost dead, at least. And then the cannons aren't in range. So we end the turn. We go down 1 floor. I just need the crab to kill here, which is probably not going to happen. I guess Tidal Blast Overwhelming Wave is my best bet. I just need a 0 at disadvantage, and I can kill. Here, I'll make a 4 damage trap, and I'll set the Shaggy Lure. Yeah, because I get to place it here, and then I can just long rest, and I would need the Flaming Blade Spinner to not move. So I don't know about that. And I'll just long rest the Flake. Do I still have... No, I don't have Crosswinds. Because commanding Crosswinds gives me the attack for 2. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Also, the cannons get to hit. So you gotta love that. Damn. Okay, well, first, it's me on trap. So I'll make a 4 damage trap here, and then I'll place the Shaggy Lure right down here. And I get disarmed. No experience on the summon. Are we sure? Are we sure about that? Feels like you should get experience. Then this guy will hit Coral. who takes 2 damage because I don't think I have any shielding. Oh, I have all of my shielding. And then these guys hit who is furthest away within range 7. I believe this card still goes off of initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, you know what? The Shaggy Lure is who at least the elite focuses. And it kills. Sorry. And then Trap is fastest. So Trap gets hit with the attack for 3 and takes no damage. Alright. Alrighty then. And then Crab is going to set Tidal Blast to make Overwhelming Wave an attack for 4. And even at disadvantage, it still kills. So we've got that going for us at least. Snowflake has to... Oh. I think White Winds isn't really all that good here. It doesn't really help me with, like, what I need. It's my win conditions. Alright. I believe these guys are done now. Because I've already got 2 things here. Oh, whoops. I didn't spawn the monsters before I killed them, so it thought that I won. Place a debris in D. Any figure occupying D suffers trap damage. And then we're going to need some blade spinners. 1 blade spinner at both E and F. They're normal for 2 characters. Elite at F for 3. Okay. Normal in E, elite at F. Alright, I mean, I've got to just Lifting Gust to push this guy back here. And then I guess I, like, move over. I hope he goes this way and I Whipping Gale. Whipping Gale is really good into this guy. Yeah, I'm just going to have Trap set up a ton of traps. And pull guys into them. I probably sacrifice the Crab here. I mean, I guess Crab at the very least can get in like another attack for 4 the way he just did. So I think I like Lifting Gust. Step down here and Lifting Gust this guy over here. He'll hit Coral, but whatever. Then the next turn I step forward and I can Whipping Gale to at least make this guy suffer 9. Unfortunately, they can't be wounded, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? Then here, I disarmed myself last turn, so I can't attack this turn. The long rest makes a lot of sense, I think. Okay. So I step here, and I attack this guy with Lifting Gust at disadvantage. Disadvantage, so it would take the first one. So he takes 1, and then I push him, and he takes 3. And then he's immobilized. Doesn't really matter because he's already here, so Coral will just suffer 1. This guy will just move here and make Trap suffer 1, which is not too bad because... Oh, I guess, though, with me moving 1, 2, because I can't move 3 because I don't have Birds in a Tempest, do I? I just have Stormwall. So Whipping Gale's not going to get through these traps. But I guess I could just back off and place a trap on trap, right? Let's see. Let's do the long rest. So heal 2. Get this. I want to keep Boar Catcher. I want to keep Improvise Improvement and Honey Trap, so let's do Furry Facade. Because... I think I like move 2, make an immobilized trap right here with Spike Pit. I guess I can move and make a heal trap here. Make an immobilized trap right here. Snowflake steps forward. I can pull this blade spinner here to make him suffer 3, and pull this blade spinner here to make him suffer 3, and this one gets immobilized and can't hit. And then I can improvised improvement to turn this into a 5 damage trap, or I can boar catcher somewhere to make a 4 damage trap. It does hurt, though, to not be able to get, like, 9 damage suffered on the pull. But I don't see any way to be able to do that. Alternatively, well, not really. I was thinking I could, like, move this trap here with spike trap, and then when I pull this guy, he suffers 7, which is pretty good. But then I wouldn't have a super useful top. Like, I mean, I can just place a 4 damage trap here with boar catcher. Let's go boar catcher with spike pit here, I think. I already long rested the crab, or I was supposed to this last turn. Chaotic refraction would be okay. Skitter seems kind of useless, right? I probably just want to Tidal Blast an Overwhelming Wave. Or maybe this is the point where I just want to build up... I just need to get 2 tides, so I could just Shuck an Overwhelming Wave or something. I guess Chaotic Refraction would be better. Chaotic Refraction with Overwhelming Wave, and then next turn I can Tidal Blast to attack both of them for 3. It's not a ton, but it is a little bit. Actually, I can both Shuck and Tidal Blast. And I have my Power Potion still. So yeah, I do Chaotic Refraction with Overwhelming Wave, and then this next turn, I Shuck with Tidal Blast. At least... It is range 4 on Tidal Blast, so maybe I just stay into this guy. I hit him with the bottom of Shuck, hit him with the bottom of Shuck, then hit Tidal Blast, Tidal Blast. I like that. That's the most damage I can get out of Coral. Let's do it. There's no fire, right? They didn't set fire last turn? Nope, they would have consumed it last turn. So they just shield 2, which is totally cool with me. Trap. What did I play? Boar Catcher and Spike Pit. So let's... back here and make a 4 damage trap right here. Actually, I think I did that experience already. I'm not certain. Let's do that. Just take a step back and then make a 4 damage trap. Coral, I just Chaotic Refraction, Overwhelming Wave. Snowflake, I move 1, 2. Do I even need to move? I guess I need to move 1 if I want to pull this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll move 1, and then I'll attack for 1 into both, but they've got shield of 2. So on the left, let's see, heal an ally. It's 2 damage, so he doesn't take any damage. Heal, was it heal and ward? Yeah, it is heal and ward. Dude, that is such a good perk. And then he'll suffer 3. And then on the right, attack for 1, crits for 0 damage. But he does take 4. And I can pull him 2, and then next turn I can Lifting Gust, and he'll take 9. And then with the Tidal Wave, he'll take big damage. With the Shuck, this guy will take some damage. I think I'm in there. I think I got it. It was all definitely very sloppy. But I feel decent here. You know what? I can even just Honeypot right here to make another 5 damage trap. And then if I Lifting Gust this guy, he would take 14, which kills him every time. Which means I'm losing one of the... I'm losing an attack 5 on Tidal Blast. So I would rather go down this way. How fast can I go here? I can go at 17. That's fast enough. What was going on here? That was what looked weird. Okay, Boots of Speed here to go at 17 on Snowflake. I'm going to Lifting Gust this guy. So attack for 1. It'll deal 2. And then he suffers 9. That is cool with me. And then now Trap is going to move, make a trap with Honeypot Bottom, and improve it with Improvised Improvement to make a 5 damage wound. And then now Coral. So Coral first is going to pop the Power Potion. And then Shuck. So I've got 2. So it's attack for 3, attack for 3. I did not do a Tide. So he takes 4 damage. I take 5 Retaliate with my ward. I take 2 damage. Then I attack him again for 3. And he takes 1. And I take 5. And then now I've got 2... Can Eat the Light to get 2 extra experience. And then Tidal Blast. I get 2 experience. I get 2 targets because I have 2 tides. So first let's hit here. This is attack for 5 because of the Power Potion. And it does 6. And then Disadvantage. It misses. Damn. That's sad. Then I take 5 Retaliate. Do I have Chaotic Refraction? I do have Chaotic Refraction. But I don't have any cards to lose. Oh, but I've got armor, right? So he'll just attack me for 6. And it does 5. So I block all 5, and then he takes 2 Retaliate. He sets fire, and then now the Coral is dead. And then... Oh, ow. Ooh, it's actually close, because I only have 1 more turn on Snowflake. So I can either push or pull with Lifting Gust or Stormwall or Whipping Gale. So I need to make sure that I'm set up into a position to win. And how do I do this? Okay, Trap does not have any way to force trap damage onto this guy, so it has to be pull or push from Snowflake that does it. So right now I'm set up that this would be... What I need to do is put a 5 damage trap right here, and then have Snowflake come over here and pull. 1, 2. So can I do this at 18 speed on this next turn? I think I can. I think I can, and I think that that wins every time. I can lose Improvised Improvement, and I can just do a Boar Catcher Trap, and then Snowflake just needs to not miss. So that's fine. And then Snowflake, it doesn't matter which one of these cards I get. So I go at 30 speed. And he's 45. So I think I win. I just step right here, and I make a 4 damage trap with Boar Catcher. I guess I can make a 2 damage heal trap too, but that doesn't really matter. Then I just step up 2, and I attack with Whipping Gale. So as long as this deals 1 damage... Come on. Come on. Oh, but it deals a damage even if it misses. So my attack for 1 deals -1, but since I pull him, he has to suffer 2. And then he suffers 9 by being pulled through the 5 and 4 damage traps, and so he dies right here. And I just barely I just barely managed to squeak by with the victory. 1 turn left on trap. Coral and Snowflake both dead, both exhausted. Whew. That is a close one. That scenario is really weird because it just, like, so much of it boils down to when the Ruined Machines draw their self-destruct. Gain 5 experience each. Gain 1 inspiration. Huh. That 5 experience levels me up exactly. It levels me up over here, too. Not over here. Dang, I'm almost level 8. And I'm like 5 weeks away from retiring. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, you know what? I never pulled a retirement goal on Trap. That's another whoops. I realized that right after I recorded last night, and I forgot. Okay, let's go Threat from the Deep. I've never seen this one before. I've never played any of the levels in this storyline. So let's do that next. Let's play Invasion of the Docks 71 next. Yeah, this is like an optional link into either of these, and so we will definitely do, we'll definitely go back to town to pass time. Beyond of the Invasion of the Docks. Oh, this is long. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels in it? Maybe there's not a lot of waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels in it. That's cool. Oh, okay. I'm excited to go through this. And then I think I did... Yeah, I did everything there. So we just head back to town. Pass a week. Oh, I did not get 3 or more loot tokens in the same turn, I believe. That was across the course of multiple turns. But I did pick up the fewest on Crab, and I did play 2 losses in the same turn. Oh, end with 3 health or less. I actually did not do that. I don't know why I thought it was play 2 losses in the same turn. But I do get a... Oh, I get 2 because I leveled up. Well, let's do town first, and then we'll level up. I passed a week already. Outpost. Option C. 41-3 in 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. That finishes the outpost event, so now we get daytime. I can spend 12 gold. I get Axe Nut Corpse Cap. That should be a fine way to split the resources. I don't need to build any soldiers. I still haven't gotten a barracks upgrade. So that's all good. Now it's downtime. One thing that I really want to grab is one of these Gloomhaven items that I do have because my building 37 is level 2. I totally forgot about this. My friend and I were talking about it the other day, and it's just a free power potion on Snowflake because you always have so many elements running around, and so I really, really want this. That's like stupidly busted, but I did just spend all that gold on the enhancement that I didn't even use in this scenario. Let's see, I can get 10 from selling this, and I think this is just 4 from selling this. I guess I could sell the Cloak of Pockets, though. Let's do that, because I don't need this Vigor Potion. So if I sell these, I get 15 and 10, so 25 gold. And then that thing cost me 40, so let's go down to 5. And I will have spent 40 gold. And I can grab the Robes of Evocation. And it's just spent. It's a spent power potion on, like, the best class in the game for it. Because, like, Stormwall, I would have to have Ice and Wind, but, like, make it a completely repeatable, advantaged attack 3 that can both pull and push. Come on. I probably had a good place to use Rose Gauntlet in that level, and I didn't do it, but maybe I didn't because my Snowflake wasn't really grouped up with everybody. Anybody else? Anything exciting? Not really. So let's go ahead and level up. I totally forgot about the whole long rest make a 1 damage trap thing. That actually probably could have helped me. It probably could have. Maybe I'll start a scenario with a 2 damage trap. That makes a lot of sense to me. What are the level 3 cards? Create a 3 health bless, strengthen trap in an adjacent hex. I mean, that's just so good, right? Like, heal 2 turns of strengthen and a bless. Like, just stack these up for Snowflake to step through. Move 3, increase the damage or heal value of the next trap you create this round by 3. Wow. Or create a 5 damage trap within range 3. The range 3 of that is really nice. But I think, like, the destroy all adjacent traps to create a trap in an empty hex within range 2 that has the effects of all of the destroyed traps added together. That just seems way too good to pass up. But Pyrotechnic seems really good too. I think, if I remember correctly, like, all of the level up cards on Trap are insane. 2 3 damage traps. I mean, how can you not take that? Regardless of your line of sight, spring all traps? All traps? All? And apply the effects to each individual trap to 1 figure within range 2 of that trap. That's so good. Create 2 3 health heal traps. Who cares, right? Yeah, traps cards are really, really good. I think I'll go extra teeth, but I really, really, really want to take Pyrotechnics as well. Maybe it won't be as good when I don't have Snowflake. Just because Snowflake would really love that strengthen and the bless. I wish I had had some more time with Snowflake and Banner Spear. That would have been nice. So I'll take extra teeth. It's so hard to pick your cards when you have such a small hand, which is one of the reasons I don't really like the 8 card class in this game. I do really like Spellweaver, though. But that's just because Spellweaver was the very first class I played. So, like, you gotta love your first, right? I'm never dropping Honeypot, and, I mean, Boar Catcher is really good, right? Enticing Bolt, I definitely don't need. Flurry of Nails also probably isn't as good as Exploiting Decoy, I think. Like, Pull is a little bit more valuable than Push. Spiked Pit seems really nice. Caltrops should stay for now, at the very least. Improvised Improvement pairs so well with Honeypot. Maybe Furry Facade is not something that I really should be relying on too much. I only need to not bring one of these cards. So let's drop Electrified Net. And these are my default 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm happy enough there. What is the level 6? On Crab. Did I? Yeah, I did the perk. I get 2 perks on Crab. Oh, jeez. I've not done any water anything, so I'm not even going to look at that. 2 Rolling Heal oneselves. That's pretty good. I could add 4 Rolling Heal oneselves. And I do pull a lot of attack modifiers. Or 2 +1 Muddles or 1 +1 Disarm. I'm actually very low on options to add here. Also, I don't know if I looted any wood in the previous scenario. I'll have to check the video. I don't think I did, because I generally don't pick up loot on my tanks. Let's add a +2 muddle and a +1 disarm. Maybe I should have done the rolling heals, but I don't feel like I really need them that much. 28 cards? That's crazy. All right, and then what do these look like? A Tide. During your melee attack, consume both elements to add disarm to one attack and gain experience. I don't really like that much, because, like, I love consuming both elements for Skitter, and I love consuming light for the Smashing Torrent. It's very easy to get both elements. And disarm is good, but I mean, I've got so much shield, and I've got this retaliate that I guess I don't... Actually, I guess I don't really even want to disarm enemies that much. Because I've got that retaliate card that's, like, always up, right? So let's take the other +2 muddle instead of that. Instead of that retaliate card. Then move 3, consume light to immobilize all adjacents. I guess then I can retaliate on ranged enemies. Or hit 2 targets in a pattern. I don't know what you call that. A V pattern, I guess. Half of a W. Move to Bane 2 normal enemies occupying water adjacent to you. Dude. Is there any way I take a earlier level card? Because neither of these really speak out to me. The initiatives aren't that amazing. This attack is good. It is good. But I kind of feel underwhelmed. Like, yeah, I feel like I would rather have attack 3 wound immobilize than attack 3 and, like, maybe hit an additional target. I can deal bonus damage by consuming elements, so that would be some pretty decent burst. I'm probably never playing this bottom loss. I haven't done any water anythings. I mean, I think having this card would really help. Blood in the Water. Move 3, create 1/2 hex water tiles such that at least 1 hex is adjacent to you and both hexes are featureless. So, like, if I had Blood in the Water, then Twilight Grasp I could definitely see being good. Just being able to move up next to 2 enemies and Bane both of them in the same turn is really good. But without Blood in the Water, man, none of these cards really stand out to me. I think I just want to take Sodden Soil because a 17 speed attack 3 with Immobilize seems pretty valuable to me. I think it seems like the best of what I have, because I very frequently run into the issue of, like, you know, I play Sharp Chitin and I play Chaotic Refraction. I play both of those, like, to get the shield. And then the only... Like, I'm keeping Mighty Claws, which has actually been really insane for me. It's only, like, 1 less damage than this Twilight Grasp, but the pattern is much easier. And, like, it's a better initiative. I almost feel like I would rather keep Mighty Claws than have Twilight Grasp. So I think I'm going to do Sodden Soil. Having a 17 speed, good attacking card is going to be really, really nice. Like, Undertow I've literally kept just for the 15 initiative. It's really not bad. I guess if I took Blood in the Water, that would help me play the top of Undertow. But I do have Rancid Brine, and I've just never... I don't think I've ever used the combo. Maybe I used it once. What would I drop for Sodden Soil? And I should probably look at my level 1 cards to make sure I've got everything exactly the way I want it. Because, like, Pools of Power is really good. Man, I had totally forgotten that this was a thing. Being able to heal yourself whenever an adjacent enemy dies, that's really nice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that says water, and I don't know. I guess, given that I'm playing with hazardous terrain and traps, making water hexes isn't that good. I don't know what I would drop. Definitely not Cresting Force or Overwhelming Wave. Definitely not Smashing Torrent. Definitely not Tidal Blast. The bottom of Tidal Blast, I think, is really, really good. I don't want to do Rancid Brine, but maybe on scenarios like this where things are immune, I shouldn't bring it. Definitely not Shuck. Shuck is amazing. Definitely not Skitter. Skitter's amazing. Cleansing Swell is like the best heal in the game. Chaotic Refraction is OP. Sharp Chitin is almost as OP. So maybe I would drop Undertow, but I don't know. That's hard. That is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm definitely not dropping Mighty Claws. This has been extremely effective for me. Although, like, now do I have too many attacks and not enough tides? Eh, not really. I've still got a lot of tides. Tough. Very, very tough. Alright, what else am I doing before I get out of here? I need to... Oh, I want to look at helmets for trap. There was that one that was pretty good, but I didn't have the stuff to make it, right? Oh, this dangerous gear. That's a really good bag item for trap. 25 gold. There's no way I'm close to that, right? 0 is not very close to 25. We just need to look at the craftables then. Adjacent to 3 enemies, no thank you. Grant allies move. It's like kind of okay. I would really like an iron helmet, actually. I think. I guess let's just take a spyglass for now, since it only costs 1 metal. And build a building and done. So let's build... Can I upgrade the trading post? No, I need another prosperity. What only costs prosperity for? I can't build anything? Okay, I'll build a wall then. I don't think I have any. So this one, 4 wood, 10 gold. So 3 wood, 10 gold. No, I don't have 10 gold. I'll sell the cured leather armor. So I did 4, that's 4, so I need 2 more. That's funny. I'm broke. Okay, so I've got 15 defense from that and 5 defense from a wall. But walls don't give prosperity, so I'm like stuck here. I need a lot of retirements. 1, 2, maybe. Man, it'd be so hard to double check if I'm at the right prosperity. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Prosperity from building buildings. 22 from scenario 4. 23 from hitting winter. Have I played any other scenarios that give me prosperity? I don't know. But that's like 23-ish. Then I've retired... 1, 2, 3, 4, and I double retired once, so that's 10. So I should have 33 prosperity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I'm missing 2 prosperity from somewhere, but there are probably like 2 special scenarios that I played that gave prosperity. Or like maybe a road event. Oh, I got the one boat event that gives a prosperity, right? I did that. I got the one boat event that gives a prosperity, and then I probably got one prosperity from one of these scenarios, but I don't know which one. Maybe Guardian's Temple. So I think my prosperity is correct. And we'll call it there.